So Dave, here we are, SEMA 2024.
Fresh and ready.
Yeah, so we're going to check out the whole show, obviously,
Yeah.
but mainly here to see the detailing side of things,
Absolutely.
get a few interviews with some of the top players there. So
Yeah,
let's
do
get in,
it.
check what it's all about.
Come on.
So what we got here, Dave?
Whiskey.
Hey guys, Sean Sepulveda with Lake Country Manufacturing here. We're here with this gentleman, Mr. David. He's going to take our new 31E Lake Country polisher out for a spin. This tool comes as a 3-in-1 tool, so it has a 8mm, 15mm, and rotary. See what you got, man.
So we're in rotary mode at the moment.
Yes, sir. Without further ado,
Let's get some. Won't too much, it's only a little panel. So we'll just start off nice and slow.
indeed.
You can tell straight away there the balance and the control.
Very nice, smooth balance. And as you ramp up the speed, you'll find a more balanced control without a lot of drag and pull.
Oh yeah, it bounces out more.
Yeah.
There's no, you can feel it. There's no risk of any sort of hop or pull or.
Absolutely. So you know most rotors will kind of take you for a ride. This one's just got that very nice balance to it.
This would bring back rotary on a daily basis for me.
Absolutely.
It's so well balanced.
Well, and the best part about that is when you're done, you just click it over to a 15 or 8mm throw, and you got your finish. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That is absolutely
So what do you feel
fantastic.
about that?
What I do like,
What's your take?
insanely smooth in rotary, and the one thing I do like, and I always wondered with the previous models, was how you did the balance of speed increments, rotary versus dual action, which for people that don't know, on average a good quality rotary is about 700 to 800 RPM start up.
Yep.
As a dual action's probably around 2200, would you
Correct.
say? And using one speed controller creates a problem. One's either going to be too slow or too fast. But now, with dual speed controllers, completely eliminates that. You've got a really refined DA and a really refined rotary. I can't, I'm stumped for why you wouldn't go with one of them now. They're absolute, that's absolutely superb.
It's going to be the new choice of 2025, I feel
absolutely. I would 100% have one of them.
Excellent. David, thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming by.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys. Appreciate it.
So hi guys, I bumped into Mark of Collinite. So a face of a brand that we all know and love, but we never really know who's behind it and the heritage. And I was wondering if you could just quickly, in a nutshell, let people know what Collinite's about.
Yeah, so we've been in business for 88 years. We've been known for our durable waxes and sealants for those years. Just this year, we started to get into the ceramic detailers and ceramic sealants. They've been doing very well for us. Clean Your Car here has been one of the prominent resellers of that product. They had a tremendous year for us, so thank you for that.
No problem. I do believe that a lot of you will know as well, 476, one of the core waxes, and if you've not tried it, you need to. That goes back quite a long way, and it's still the same process it was then, now.
It is. It's still made the same old way, one at a time. It's a uber durable polymer carnauba sealant, and it's been one of our original formulas. So still that incredible durability. It's a winter wax, high UV resistance, and those traits have made it relevant in today's day and age of ever-evolving innovation.
Fantastic. And recently you've developed, well, I say developed recently, I know you take a long time to develop products.
Yes.
And you've recently hit the market with B-Coat and Slicker, which are absolutely outstanding products. And
thank you.
Is the reason why I like Collinite, because it's not a million products every other year. You know, every now and again a product comes through and it seems like it's well thought out.
Yeah.
It does what it's supposed to do. And is that down to just hours and hours and hours, years of testing till you feel it's right for your brand and performs how it should?
Pretty much. So we make these products from the ground up. Every single product we do is purpose-built. So we try to identify a problem or a trend in the market and then build up upon it. So obviously, take a walk around the show, what is happening? PPF is huge, ceramic coatings are huge. We're not going to change that. So let's grow with it. After you put that PPF down or that ceramic coating, are they maintenance free? No, they're not. Even if they claim to be, they're not. So Slicker and Bead Coat are building on that trend of these cars are getting coated and wrapped every year. So Slicker and Bead Coat are ceramic friendly. They're easy on, they're easy off, and they still have that no nonsense durability that the Collinite waxes have.
Fantastic. So it's an evolution. It's following, you know, how the market's changing, and you're just changing and adjusting to cater for that.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that the core still remains and always will do. And I guess the other question people are really wondering, you know, is there anything, you know, exciting in the pipeline? Because I'm always excited for a new product because of how it turns out.
So we don't offer a ton of new products too often, but in the last 5 years, we've kind of gotten going with it more so. The Bead Coat, the Slicker, we have a tire dressing now, a professional DA polish. In 2025 and beyond, we're looking to build upon that slightly. One of the products in the works right now is a high sudsing, super slick, pH neutral soap that is going to be built to essentially use it in conjunction with the waxes and the sealants, the ceramics, but it's going to give you it's going to extend that protection. It's going to give you beautiful gloss and shine, and something you can use, again, built from the ground up to be used in conjunction with Collinite waxes and sealants.
That sounds fantastic. And I know I'm putting it out there, but I don't feel I am. I know that'll be an absolutely fantastic product.
We hope so.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for taking the time.
No problem.
It's great to see you.
Thanks. Have a great show.
You too.
My fave from this stand. I'll have to
Okay.
get a few of these in.
Very nice.
Anything take your fancy?
Hi guys, so I'm with Lance from Brawn Brushes, who make the wheel woolly. So Lance, we've got the opportunity here to get a bit of a message across of why this is so much better quality and also slightly dearer than something like that. So what holds these two together? Because we all know that they use like a glue of some description on there.
The main difference is that this is all one material.
Okay.
So the fiber is polypropylene, the handle is polypropylene, and they're welded together. So the only materials in this brush are polypropylene.
Okay.
So the benefits are twofold. One is it's extremely durable. You're not going to pull the fiber out. Second is there's nothing to break down in terms of glue or other things to break down in the brush. So it lasts and it's safe to use. The other brushes that are on the market are typically made with a wire, and the wires are twisted together and they hold the fiber in.
Which means you end up with this awful tip at the end, which again, you don't get with them.
That is correct, and eventually this tip can break off.
Yep.
And you never know exactly when that's going to break off, and then all of a sudden you have this extremely sharp end of two twisted wires in the wheel. And if you haven't noticed when the tip came off and you stick it back in the wheel, now you've left a
some
scratch
damage.
in a really, really expensive or beautiful wheel, which is very difficult to repair. So there are many copies of this because this has been so well received in the industry, and it's difficult to see the difference online. But if you get an original woolly, then you're assured of the benefits that come with this.
I've always said, look at wheel wool as an investment. Granted, you could buy a cheaper one, but you'll buy that cheap one 5 times over, probably within that 1 year. I've still got one of the original sets of woolies that we got over 15 years plus ago, and it's still going strong. And it just proves that it doesn't matter how, you can mistreat them. You can put them in some of the worst chemicals and it doesn't break it down because there's not a glue there to break anything down. It is just one piece.
Yeah.
So there you have it. The Brawn brush, the wheel woolies. Well, thank you very much, Lance, for taking this time. And hopefully people have a better understanding that it really is worth investing in your wheel brushes. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the time.
Right, so I'm here at the DIY stand with a man that doesn't really need any introduction in the detail industry. So thank you very much for taking your time.
Thank you, David.
And we're going to go a little bit through the 2 latest or soon to be newest products in your range.
Yes.
So what do we have?
We have our cordless polishers, and these are prototypes. So yes, the coloring's a little off, but the shape is identical. These were 3D printed to evaluate the molds. So we'll have the molds shortly. These are unique in the industry. The battery placement is sort of the elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. It's different. Instead of putting the battery here like everybody else, our battery is centrally mounted. It gives you a much better balance on the machine. And then our rotary, so from here to here, it's exactly the same tool. For interchangeability of parts, everything much, much easier.
Yeah.
Battery slides off quite easily. Makita-based batteries.
There you go.
So if you have Makita tools in your shed, off you go. You're good.
Fantastic. Let's have a go. That's insanely light.
Yeah, it's under 6 pounds, so 2.5 kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both come with a 5 and 6 inch backing plate.
So
2 batteries, charger, and we've invested in charging technology, so we have a dual stage charger. Gets to 80% within 15-20 minutes, and then the other 20% will take a little longer.
To say such a light machine, it has got all the control.
Yeah, permanent magnet motor, so a brushless motor.
Yeah.
And you get that characteristic jolt when you stop.
Yeah.
And
it's got that nice torque band as well. It's
Yes.
just nice constant delivery of power. Really nice.
Yeah.
And granted, yeah, the elephant in the room, the battery, but that is just function right there. It just makes sense. You've got to use it to appreciate why that's all been done. And there's no more, like, I know everyone says, oh, you've got to keep your polisher straight, but there's them consoles, there's them awkward vehicles, and you just miss it slightly.
Yes.
And you do catch it. We've all done it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And
fantastic.
you're not using the battery as a handle.
No.
No.
It's out the way, ultimately. Just because you can see it,
Yes.
that is not a problem at all. That's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for taking your time to put us through.
Thank you, David.
See you soon.
So this is the new sprayer and foamer, cordless, internal battery, USB-C charge point. Got your LEDs there, and we'll be getting these into the UK pretty soon.
Hi guys, I'm with Jason Rose from Rupes. Jason, thank you very much for taking your time.
Very well.
So if you would, just take us through the newer range, the HLR 15 and 21.
Yeah, we're actually late to the party on battery tech, but there's a good reason for that. We spent a lot of time working on some things. So this is the result of many years and many engineers working on things. Yeah. In fact, we have the actual lightest weight tool in the class. So we did that intentionally. We also wanted a small, compact, so smaller physical size than our corded tools. So smaller, lighter, but we wanted to maintain that power and torque of the corded tools. So there's the big question people ask is run time. So with the full battery charge, it's 40 minutes under load. So actually working on the vehicle, it's 40 minutes of run time, and then about a 45-minute recharge in the charger.
Cool. So a lot of people don't realize that when they look at like the battery cycle, like 40 minutes is big because you're not ever, no one continuously uses the machine for that point.
Right.
You're putting down, you're wiping down, you're inspecting, switching pads. So you actually find you like an hour and 20 minutes before you're like, okay, the battery now needs.
Yeah.
When you factor that into a detail, it does really, for some people, makes the cord, redundant. It's no longer needed.
Yeah.
And it feels absolutely great in the hand. Really good quality, solid machine. Have we got 5 minutes just to go and have a look at the Mark V, which a lot of people are excited about?
One more point about this before we go to Mark V. Our sub-brand called Hybrid, what it really means is it's not only battery. So Hybrid for Rupes means the ability to take one tool and use it with a battery or a cord or a cable. So there is an adapter that you plug in here and you can actually run it with a cord. All of our hybrid tools have this flexibility. So it's not just a battery tool, it's a cord and a battery tool.
So it works around you really, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic.
Well, let's check out the Mark V.
Perfect. So here we are with the Mark V.
Mark V. So I personally am very, very excited about this polisher. I was a former detailer. I detailed for 12 years, and this polisher here represents years and years of ongoing upgrades into our corded platform. So this is Mark V, the generation 5 of our upgrades. And what we just talked about was the hybrid.
Yeah.
And the learnings and the technology that was put into that tool has now been put into this. So everything from the motor forward, completely redesigned.
Okay.
So the gear set from the hybrid, the counterweight assembly, the Precision Pro backing plate, all of that has been put into this corded tool now, and the result is just an amazing, it's still powerful like this always was, but it's now 47% less noise. Which
is a big deal when you're a detailer, especially day in, day out. Them ears do start ringing with certain machines, and I don't think you realise how valuable that is for that reduction. It's massive.
So if you're polishing all day, every day on cars, I mean, this is a great addition to your tool set, because now that you don't have that loud, sound. So here, I mean, we can actually continue our
we're not raising our voice at all, are we? That is insane.
And look how smooth.
So balanced. It's taken the same backing plate it has from the HLR as well.
Yeah. Very, very, very smooth, but continues to have the power, so it powers through, removes defects like you want it to do, shines up the paint, but yet quiet.
That is absolutely insane. And again, there's the 21mm throw and the 15mm, again, like the HLR.
Yes, for those people that want a bigger orbit, a bigger pad for bigger areas. But the 15 is good all around, getting into tight areas on the average car.
And also adding to that, they're now wrapping it with a 5-year warranty.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Which is a first for in the industry, especially in the UK. Really shows how far Rupes are behind it, and you can tell by the engineering that this is built to last.
Well, we're confident about its durability, so we're standing behind that and doing this extended 5-year warranty. And the way that you get this is if you purchase the Mark V, you need to register the tool immediately. So do that right away when you buy it, and then you can take advantage of that 5-year warranty.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
It's
great to see you.
Yes,
thank you very much. Hi everyone, so I'm with Rob from Gtechniq. Rob, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks.
So, there's some new products.
New products? Yeah, 3 new products. So yeah, first one is a new quick detailer. For me, quick detailers, they've slightly lost the plot in the market. There's a lot that say quick detailers, with sealants, with ceramic coatings. For me, quick detailer is only about, you arrive at a car show, particularly you've got a dark car, you've got some dust on it, you just want to get it off.
Yeah, they've lost the way a little bit, haven't they, quick
detailers?
And
you just don't want to be chasing kind of smears around. So, a lot of them on the market. We did it in test protocol on really hot cars. You'd be spending half your show trying to get the smears off. So this one it flashes off real quick, doesn't add any protection, won't change protection, it's just doing exactly that, just getting the dust off it.
Like
so that's
back in the
first
day, like showroom fingerprints, all
Yeah.
the rest of it is
Yeah.
just,
just real quick and easy, and works on glass, works on paint. So that's the first one.
Fantastic.
And then 2 products we're launching today at the show. First one is an update to C2, so we're on to V4 now.
Okay.
And it's just an improvement on every level. So yeah, this has been kind of a core product for us for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it's an improvement on hydrophobic function. So
Yeah.
we got around about a 5% improvement on hydrophobic function. 7% on oil repellency. So it's and that's the critical part. Having that oleophobic element is what keeps a car cleaner for longer. And then 13% improvement on surface-free energy. Again, all of those make it so it's going to the beading's going to be better. Beading lasts longer.
Yeah.
And dirt repellency is going to be better. So it's a more durable product. But yeah, one of the things people really like about C2 is that it's nice and slick, super easy to apply. So it's all of those things.
You're not taking away the core,
No.
because it's such a popular product anyway.
Yeah.
It's just making it a bit better without compromising anything else.
Yeah. And then the other one is a new product. A lot of people like to apply a product that's going to last several months on a wet car.
Yeah.
That's really easy to use. People like applying products through snow foam cannons. So it had to be compatible with, you had to put some in there so you can apply it on that. And then the critical thing on that for me was, when I looked at those products, a lot of them were leaving, it was quite difficult to get them on streak free and spot free, which to me was like a massive no-no, was that we had to have something that was minimal to no streaking or spotting, even on the hottest day. And that was a real challenge. And that's what we've done. But then in performance terms, compared to the market leader, we've got it's a near 10%, it's 8% improvement in hydrophobic performance. So that's contact angle, so nice tight beads. And then 28%, which is big, 28% improvement in oleophobic and oil repellency. So that's dirt repellency, which is huge. And then a phenomenal 80% improvement in surface-free energy. For me, it's a product. People are new to the brand. It's so easy. It's a very good product for the winter time as well. So when people don't want to be
out the cold, the wet, and all the rest of it.
Yeah, efficiency. So those are the new products. They're there. So it's Hydrocoat. That's that one we've just been talking about.
And there's the
and then the C2 V4.
Thank you so much for your time. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, Dave.
There you go. I'm on the Shinemate stand, and today I'm going to try their new machine, the EB212, which is their cordless spot polisher. Battery powered, 12mm throat, but even better, direct drive. So let's see how it fares up. So the noise levels are almost non-existent. It's really smooth, loads of torque. So, an absolutely brilliant machine. So this is a 12mm DA version. They also do a rotary, the EB213. Hopefully we'll be hitting the shelves in the next 2 to 3 months. But totally a new approach. Direct drive makes it super smooth and quiet. Oodles of torque, performs outstandingly. Hi guys, Sam here with Gorka from IK Sprayers. Thank you very much for taking your time.
Hi David, how are you doing?
Not bad, thank you. How's SEMA been for you so far?
Well, I arrived yesterday,
Yep.
so I still with jet lag.
Yep.
But my team here, our team here, has been working hard yesterday, and they're seeing very busy.
Yeah.
So
Well, it has been a busy stand, so we're lucky to have grabbed you. So there's a few new exciting products on the horizon. Some are out, some are soon to be out.
yeah, you're right.
So-
You're right. Yeah. Well, as usually at IK, we keep improving our products
Yep.
and developing new ones. And yes, well, I guess the main thing here in the US and worldwide is the battery-operated foam sprayer.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. Which is the
That's a nice bit
new
of kit.
one.
Typical, classic, quality IK build, nice and solid.
It's basically the standard IK sprayer,
Yeah.
but as you know, whenever it comes to foaming,
Yeah.
when you're foaming, you're using the air not only to move the liquid, to
Yeah.
compress the air, but also to form the foam.
Yes.
And therefore, manual pumping can be quite demanding.
Yeah.
So
You-
with a lot of people were saying, well, when will an automatic foamer come up? And that's it.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
So how long do you get out the battery? Is it enough to do a car?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can do many cars with it,
Ah, fantastic.
and of course it comes with a charger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can charge with USB.
Okay.
Okay,
So everybody, yeah, that's never
using
going
the
to be a
same.
problem.
That's quite
Yeah.
important from
Yeah.
the manufacturer's point of view.
Mhm.
We sell worldwide.
Yeah.
And then no more UK plugs, US plugs, Australian plugs. So
Everybody's got a
everybody's
USB.
got a USB. Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
And other than that, it just works with the push of a button.
Yeah.
Okay, so green light means there's pressure to work.
Yeah.
And when it works, well, you know how it works.
Absolutely.
So we just spray a little bit here.
Yeah.
We can hear the pump running
Yes.
now. So it's building up pressure again. There's not much liquid.
No.
There's a lot of air.
Pressure,
So
yeah.
it will take a little bit of time now. Done.
The foam it's producing is just, do you retire the pressure washer at the foaming stage now?
The main thing with the battery compressed sprayer is
Yeah.
not only you forget about pumping manually,
Yeah.
but also the spraying, the foaming in this case, is produced in a very narrow range of pressure.
Okay.
Meaning very consistent foam.
Okay. Well, you can tell that there. It's clinging. That is everything you'd want.
Basically, yes, and that's done with the gray mixer.
Yeah.
That is set as a standard in the unit.
Yeah.
But don't forget, we do have also two other mixers, as we can see here. Okay. In
Okay.
the box. So the gray one comes as a standard.
Yeah.
That's what produces this type of foam.
So is that what was on there now? Is the
yeah,
grey one?
Yeah. If we want a little bit wetter foam,
Okay.
then we can use the orange one.
Yeah.
Which will allow less air through,
Okay.
resulting in a wetter
Yeah.
foam. And the green does the opposite.
Right.
Upholstery or whatever you want
Okay.
to produce
So
a very dry foam.
interior use as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. That's going on my list. And what else? There's a few more. Have we got the 360 pump sprayer as well?
Correct. The typical 2-liter
Yeah.
units have been in the market for a while, very well accepted. But anything with a wide trigger
Yeah.
means we can spray upside down.
Ah, perfect.
So there is a flexi pipe inside
Yeah.
and a weight
Just follows the.
follows the liquid, and therefore you can spray all the
You
time.
can't really get across how useful that is when you're rushing around, especially if you're doing PPF or anything like that,
That's it.
and you just need to, you got to get in, keep it moist, and you're getting them angles, and there's nothing worse. It starts blowing air, and you're like,
Correct. And 360 is something also we have done in
yeah,
our
I was just having a
trigger
look
sprays.
at these. Yeah.
Yeah. It happens that yesterday we had the elections in the US
Okay.
and American colors, we have them here. Okay. Yeah, correct.
They look brilliant. So I assume, like, for identification, especially in workshops where you may have an IPA mix, a slip solution, and maybe even just pure water, it's a great way of identifying them.
Correct. We have, on the one hand, we have the label where you can write here
Yeah.
product A, product B, okay? But in case that gets erased,
Yeah.
color identification is really, really important.
There's so many spray bottles on the market now, and I know everyone's always swayed by price, these Temu replicas and all the rest of it, but the core build of them and the fact that they're serviceable, it's you buy once and
Absolutely. It's not
Yeah.
only about having a product that lasts, but also, even if it lasts, you may, lose a part,
Yeah.
or for some reason, you've driven over a bottle.
yeah.
The heads can also be supplied separately as spares, okay? And the key parts of all our sprayers also can be supplied through our distributor network worldwide.
Yeah.
It's something we insist quite a lot. It's manufacturing spare parts and distributing it's not the easiest part of the job, but it's essential, so that someone that spends some money on IK sprayer, if anything is needed in the future, they can buy that spare
It's an
nozzle,
investment,
or
you
that
invest in
hose, or
quality,
whatever.
and
yeah, absolutely.
that's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for taking your time. I'll leave you. Looking
Thanks,
like
David.
it's starting to get busy.
Good.
Thank you very much. So I've just bumped into Jack from Starner Gloss, and luckily he's got a mic on as well. So
what a coincidence!
What a happy mistake. May as well have a little chat. So how's the brand doing?
Brand is doing really well. We've been really, really lucky with, like we just mentioned earlier on, direct to consumer is doing really well for us, and I feel like the market's changed in that. Obviously, throw back to Dodo Juice 15, 16 years ago, it was all through distribution, whereas now it's customers need a reason to buy from you because it's a saturated market. You do, I think, Clean Your Car does it really well on the knowledge and being the grandfather of detailing, whereas I think our strength is just probably a little bit too much, just banging away at them. This is why you buy our products.
Yeah.
But you need to have a reason for people to buy from you. You know, you can't just have products in a bottle and expect it to sell anymore, whereas in the middle of COVID you could.
Yeah, well, it's a well thought out brand. It's not over like some brands where you got 50 lines and you're like, you know, they're all crossing over into each other. It's very straightforward. You can follow it from your pre-wash all the way up to your protection and maintenance.
Yeah.
So it's nice and easy to follow. Yeah, very easy brand to work with. So if you've not tried it, you definitely need to get on board and just give Jack a follow, because his videos are hugely entertaining.
Thank you, mate.
What's your favourite car so far? What have you seen?
Do you know what? Bit of a curveball for me. So I don't care about Japanese cars, but there's one, you know, the Toyo Tread Pass where all the heroes are.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a Skyline in there, full carbon fibre, which is nuts. Probably massive power, but it's got brown leather interior with houndstooth. I was looking at it, I was thinking, I want to hate this car, but it is just sexy. Next to that, there's a Cobra that's got a RB25 Skyline engine in it.
Okay.
I'm just simping over Japanese cars this week.
Jack, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm glad I bumped into you. I don't feel like I'm quite done. I don't want the night to be over or the day to be over.
No, I'm
so
ready to go.
Should we go look at some cars?
Let's go and have a look at some cars.
Come on.
Yippee!